Jeez. Hi, officer. Oh.
How are you, sir?
Oh, good, you?
Good. What are you doing here?
Oh, I was waiting for a parking spot and I got carried away on the phone.
Okay. What's your name, buddy?
Oh, Kevin Perlman, you know that. The one I targeted worldwide.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're waiting for a parking spot?
space, yeah.
Do you live here?
Yeah, I live right there at the Woodland Oaks.
Okay.
Yeah, the world knows that.
Okay. Anything, partner?
Well, he's in a red zone, so this is a principal offense.
Well, I'm not parked.
If you're waiting for somebody specific, then yeah, you can't sit here for
Oh, okay.
hours on hours.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, I don't think it's an hour. It's
Well,
like 20 minutes.
we got a call, at least 20 minutes ago.
Oh, well, the
So
Metro
you've
people don't
definitely been
like
sitting
me,
here.
and every time I walk out of my
Just,
place, they
go
drive.
find a parking spot or pull over on the side there. So
Okay.
you're not sitting here and
Okay.
we don't have to
All
come
right.
back.
All right, sorry, officer.
All right.
Oh, this okay? Is this okay? Oh, because I thought you said pull to the side. Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought she said pull to the side, so
Okay,
I
this
pulled
is
to
a
the
red
side.
zone right in front of the fire hydrant.
Uh-huh.
Well, you moved up a little past the fire hydrant.
Yeah,
You're
I
not
just-
blocking that, but you're still in the red zone.
I was
Can
just
I get
listening to
your
her.
Okay, can I get your driver's license? My partner warned you earlier just not to be put in the red zone.
No,
and then you moved right to
I
another red
talked to
zone.
her and she said pull up, forward, pull to the side. So I pulled to the side. I moved out of the way
Well,
because
what's
she
the
said I was.
purpose of just sitting in your car then?
I was turning the music on.
Okay.
So I just listened to what I was told and I pulled to the side and now you're mad.
Okay,
but,
from one red zone to another red zone.
and I just asked you, is this okay? And now you're mad again.
I'm not mad, sir.
Okay.
I'm trying to understand your reasoning for just hanging out in the red zone.
Oh, I told her. Well, I wasn't
I didn't
waiting.
hear it. The window was closed.
Okay. I wasn't waiting in the red zone. I was waiting at the end for a parking space, and I was on
you were
the
in
phone.
a red zone the first time. We all have this on video. You're making your own recording. We all have recordings.
Yeah.
This is the age we live in. Everything's recorded.
Okay.
So we have multiple recordings of you in the red zone there. and now
Okay, but
one of you in
don't
the red zone
people
here.
wait in front of the gate for like people to come out or wait for parking
Why
spots?
are you waiting for people to come out of the gate?
No, I'm giving you an example. I'm waiting for a spot to open up.
What spot are you waiting to open up?
Just one of these spots to park the car so I can go in my place.
And it takes over an hour to do that?
It depends if people leave or not, right?
Why can't
I mean,
you,
I
why
can't-
can't
I'm
you
not
park
in-
where you live?
I live right here.
Okay, why
Woodland
can't you
Oaks.
park? You don't have a assigned parking spot?
They're all filled up.
Lower your window.
Sure. Uh-huh. You asked me to move, right? You said pull forward.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have the discussion.
Okay.
21X56, 21X56, clear. 21X56, ready. Roscoe, West Valley on Silver, Volkswagen, Ford Arctic plates. Cherokee 99, Coasting Roscoe, West Valley, Silver, Volkswagen, Ford paper plate.
So are you guys arresting me for looking for a parking spot? I'm trying to figure
I don't think that would be reasonable.
out. I don't either.
What's your website?
Oh, that's the truth about all the lies. Do you want a card?
That's the what?
The truth about all the lies that I've supposedly done all these things that don't exist?
That you've done?
Correct.
What,
It's endless. The list is endless. And so people get mad because I say this isn't true, and then they threaten my life. You better not say anything. And I basically say, what do you want me to do? Because why can't I say that this isn't true, right? And so it's pretty much that simple.
I think my partner asked you, but why don't you park in your complex?
Yeah, because there's spots and they get filled up, and sometimes it's
have a
if you
designated
live,
spot?
not trying to be mean, but if you live in like a black and white all or none world, then you couldn't do things like, oh, today I want to just walk outside my house to my car, which is quicker than going down here and doing all this or something. You know, there's different reasons for different things,
You
but
don't have a designated spot?
yeah, but I have other cars.
You have what?
Other cars. But it shouldn't matter. That's the point. Why can't I park on the street?
Oh, you can park on the street. It just can't be on the red,
Well,
blocking a fire hydrant.
without trying to get an argument, I wasn't parking. I was waiting for a spot because
Well,
I was in the
mean,
car
if
with
you're
the.
waiting for hours on
Uh-huh.
hours.
I don't think it
that's
was.
just-
I think it was about 20 minutes, but
Well, I mean, from
I
our
mean,
car,
I
yes.
watch these guys sit outside my house for hours and hours all day, and nobody cares. But if Kevin comes out and looks for a parking spot, it seems to be the end-all, be-all of.
Well, I don't know the history, but it sounds like you probably have, some contact with our senior lead.
Shapiro, Royal.
Yeah, and it's probably an ongoing thing that they're having an issue with.
Well, I'm the victim, and they just don't want to deal with the problem.
Well,
But that's not
unfortunately,
My
we get the
problem.
call, and here we are.
okay. I mean, here we are. I'm looking for a parking spot, and You guys are not trying to be mean. You guys are mad for someone simply looking for a parking spot, and that's pretty strange to me, but and then when I moved, you said move, pull forward, and I did, and now
I don't think I said pull forward. I said
I don't know your exact words, but you said
okay. Well, the point is that I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have directed you to 1, block a fire hydrant, and 2, still park on the right.
Okay, actually, let me. So, if I'm waiting for a spot, where should I wait? That's how about?
There's no. The thing is, there's no right or wrong as to where you wait for a spot, other than legally. Okay.
Yeah.
But typically, if you're gonna wait for a spot, you're probably gonna drive back and forth until somebody leaves, so you can actually catch that.
So
spot
I should just
and
keep
park.
dring?
I mean, that's what I would.
I'm
do,
listening to your advice, so I know what to do. So I should just.
That's what I would do.
Okay,
again,
so I'll
because
just
then
keep.
You're likely to get that spot.
I'll just Indy 500 it.
I mean,
and
and then we'll get called again, and then you'll get cited for some other reason.
Well, that's strange because you're telling me to. But if you get
I'm recording, and you're probably recording.
Okay,
so I don't.
We're
think,
just talking honestly.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
not.
think I'm saying anything.
No, you're not.
irrational.
I'm trying to get your advice.
Okay.
To,
well, I'm speaking English.
I'm trying to get your advice
clear.
to the parking procedure of waiting for a parking spot, which
again
to me is very.
What I would do.
That's what you're saying. That's what you would do. Okay.
2183, Roger.
What if I waited, you see where the driveway is, that the business is closed? Is that like...
Hey, if they don't call and you're not bothering them, that would probably be a better bet.
But what would stop them from calling if they're calling for me waiting for a spot here or
blocking
there?
Your driveway, that's a reasonable reason to call.
I didn't block any driveway.
How old are you?
I'm 46, but we all know
Reasonable.
I didn't. This has video of hundreds of cars, well not hundreds, but several cars going in, not blocking anyone, and that is the Sean Dinsey scam.
The Sean Dinsey scam?
Yeah, Officer Sean Dinsey. You sat down on a sidewalk for a minute, therefore you're blocking people's paths, and you need to be thrown in jail for life because you're a violent paranoid schizo. But no one has been blocked. The only thing is a car has idled with someone in it in front of, I guess you say it's red, but where I watch people there all day and everywhere else waiting for spots, and no one has problems.
If you have an issue with those people, then maybe you should call on them. But tonight, somebody had an issue with
I
you,
didn't.
and the
Well,
car
that's the
being
point.
parked where it was parked.
Is they're looking for trouble, having issues with me for no
Unfortunately,
reason.
we just respond to the calls that are generated.
Okay, so if I'm okay, let me ask you a theoretical. If let's say I come out here and I'm waiting for a spot, and security comes out of their private property onto public here, and they sit in front of my car trying to intimidate me, can I call you saying I'm looking for a spot? And
What are they doing to intimidate you?
well, apparently tonight they simply came out in public and called you guys with all sorts of claims. Isn't security's job to
don't know their
keep
criteria.
a complex secure within the complex? For example, if I go to a
My
Starbucks...
partner's going to go talk to you.
Okay, if I go to a Starbucks and that security follows me to a public place and says I'm blocking their entrance, isn't that like an issue with them following someone around in public?
I have no
Okay,
idea.
so you're writing me a ticket for...
How old are you?
Oh, 46. You got my ID, right? Oh, what's the process to contest a ticket? Because that guy has to show up in court, right?
My partner will go ahead and tell
I'll go over
you.
everything with
Okay.
you. If you ask me questions directly, but I'm going to finish asking you all the questions.
Okay, sure.
Do you work?
Consulting right now, like IT and computer repair.
From home?
Yeah. Which makes people very mad for some reason. Doesn't make any sense.
Okay. You go by any other names?
Just Kevin Perlman, the one and only.
Ever been arrested before?
Yeah.
On probation for all?
No. Frame job, set up operations to try to keep me quiet.
I didn't ask.
Okay, I'm just
All
giving
right,
you.
so what I'm giving you here, since this is my first time having contact
Uh-huh.
with you, I'm going to give you a warning ticket for
Okay.
being in the red zone.
Okay.
If we continue getting calls, we have to show up. Every call, so people generate calls, we have to show up.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I ask you? I was asking her questions, and okay. So, obviously, I'm waiting for a spot.
Mhm.
They don't like me, so they're making it personal, following me from place to place, calling you guys, making up lies. She says I'm blocking traffic, which isn't true. The Sean Dinsey scam.
That's all over my head. The deal
Okay.
is,
So
when
what?
people call, we show
Yeah,
up.
I know. So
okay?
I'm asking, what is the process for when I wait for a spot that doesn't allow them to say I did this or that, making up their lies, to simply...
There is no process. It is, you come in, you find a spot, you don't have a spot, you go find another place to get a spot.
No, and that's what I'm doing, but the point is that they're going to keep calling you, saying, he did this, he did that, with their pathological lying. So the
Well,
point is, what
The
is...
call was that we had that you're blocking, you're in the red zone.
Okay, but what if I
And
can
then
show you proof that
Well,
nothing's
we have
blocked?
proof that you were in the red zone. We have our body-worn video cameras. We
You-
have our cars cameras. It shows that you're in a red zone. You're
but
still in a red
no,
zone.
you said blocking traffic. That's different. Does that make sense?
Okay, you can't be in a red zone. You
Okay.
can't block traffic.
Okay.
Okay, simple things. That's all I'm doing is giving you a warning ticket because
Okay.
this is the first time we're having this encounter with you.
Okay.
Okay. If it's continued to be a problem, then there'll be other issues taken.
And that's
up
why
after
I'm
that.
asking. So can I wait here? Can I wait?
This is not a parking spot.
but
you
I'm
can't
not
be in the red zone.
parked.
Sir, it's not that difficult. You come by.
Uh-huh.
If there's no parking available, you go to
Okay.
another spot where there is parking available.
So I just keep driving until.
Yes,
There-
you
there's-
cannot
I'm
be in the
asking-
red
I'm
zone.
not the only
I'm just
street.
asking your
This is
advice.
not
I'm
the
not-
only street. That's the advice I give. If you don't find a parking spot,
Uh-huh.
move to a spot where you do find a parking
Okay.
spot. Do you have any other questions?
What is a warning ticket, by the way?
That's what this piece of paper is, and you could go over it. There's
But
no
do I have to show up
financial
in court?
fines. There's no court appearances. It's just that showing that the reason why we came. in
It's like a
contact with you.
report, I guess.
It's not a report. Yeah, and you're more than welcome to read over all of it when.
That's why I
when
said
you
like
have-
a. It's a documentation stating you
documentation
came
saying
out.
This
and-
is what we did, why we did what we
Okay.
did, and everything's documented.
Okay, now what can I do in response to them following me around, trying to intimidate me and thug me for
Who's following you around?
the security? And I even
I
have
understand
them
that-
coming out in front of my place harassing me on like
Take it
daily
up with the
basis.
management.
Okay.
This is security from. They're your security people.
No. I live right there in Woodland Oaks, and they follow me to my place. And then when I come out here to park or take walks, they have this mentality like you're not allowed in our territory, even though it's not inside their place. Does that make sense? Like, if I want to take a walk around the neighborhood here, they'll actually come out with barking messages to try to intimidate me and stop me from simply taking walks.
I'm sure you record it like you do everything else, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So do what you do. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and sign right there.
Because this isn't about blocking traffic, it's about them not liking me, and no traffic was blocked. But
Jamila Avenue. Front side doors are
Best of luck.
unlocked.
Okay, thank you. Oh, names, by the way?
His name's on the.
On this? You? Do you mind?
I'm Officer Montoya.
Good to meet you,
Oh,
Montoya.
likewise. Go ahead and take off.
Okay. Like a plane?
What is it?
Like a plane?
Yeah.